What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. You guys can talk, you're good.
Same video.
It's not the same video, this is a different video. Today, we're gonna be working on this M235i. We got a bunch of stuff to install on this car. Let me go ahead and get everything ready and I'll show you guys. Alright guys, here are all the parts that we're gonna be installing. We got some fresh oil with the oil filter. We got a new engine oil pan because they had stripped his bolt inside his, so we're gonna...
Wait. Do this all over again, but the wrong names. This is the headlight fluid reservoir. Keep going. I don't know. Sure.
Dumbass. So we got a new oil pan, not new, but like used. We got a new oil pan gasket. We got a VRSF downpipe, VRSF charge pipes, and a VRSF heavy duty intercooler. Oh, and we also got a new steering wheel cover. We've been doing these a lot lately and they come out really good. So we got a bunch of parts to install. The only thing that's missing is the transmission oil, which I still have to go buy so we can change the tranny fluid.
How much are those shoes weighted for?
About 2 of your noses.
That was a good one, you fat piece of bacon.
Oh, I can't say these words online.
Piece of bacon. It just says 940 right there. What you talking about?
940 pounds.
You running those?
You're over by like 20 pounds?
Yeah, probably.
Alright guys,
truck skill.
let's get started on this damn thing. We got a bunch of parts to install. So we're gonna start off by lifting the car up and taking whatever we need out of the engine bay to get ready. So I'm gonna lift the car up and get back to you guys. Alright, we got the car lifted up. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start taking off all this under paneling, and then I can put the jack stands on because there's like nowhere to put jack stands right now. Alright guys, I just got all the under paneling off. Well, Greg got all the under paneling off. As you can see, this has a oil leak around the oil pan, so it's a good thing we got a new gasket for that. So yeah, in order to change the oil pan, we actually have to drop this subframe right here, and then we can get to all the bolts for the oil pan. So we're gonna go ahead and drop the subframe. So in order for us to drop the subframe, we gotta hoist the engine up. After a lot of hustling and bustling, we finally got this damn subframe out. This thing is heavy. It's like all metal. Ours is aluminum on our cars. We could take it out with like one person, but we barely took this out with 2 people. It's heavier than it seems. But Greg is gonna work on getting this motor mount off of this side so it can clear room so we can take off the oil pan bolts on that side. And then we're gonna work on changing the oil pan with the gasket. We're basically ready to get the oil pan off of here, but first we gotta drain all the oil out of it. Alright, while we let that oil drain out of there, we're gonna go ahead and change the filter out. We got the special little tool for it. Gizmo, gadget. Fits perfectly on there. Is that a blue?
I've never seen a blue O-ring.
Ooh. Sheesh! 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 Damn, that shit's old, bro.
That's bad.
That's been there for a while. Alright, the old one is out. Now we gotta grab the new one.
Down pipes.
What's up, homie?
Shit, huh?
Fucking blasting music.
Shit. We heard your ass coming from down the block.
All kinds of bullshit. LA. As you can see,
Alright.
we cleaned the oil filter housing. We changed the oil filter and all the seals. O-rings, I mean.
Slap it back in. And always make sure to
You
oil.
cross-thread them.
Yeah, always make sure to cross thread. No, always make sure to oil up those O-rings before putting it in, or else it will get damaged. Slap this on. Cross thread the shit out of it.
Torque it down to 700 Newton meters.
Yeah, make sure you guys torque this down, or else your oil will fly off. Beep 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 beep. Yeah, see how the engine moved? That means it's torque.
You torque it down all the way until it strips, and then back it off a quarter turn.
Yep.
And you're good.
All right, now it's time to get this old oil pan off of here. Oil pan is out, finally. Now it's time to get this oil level sensor swapped on to this new oil pan.
Easy.
Alright guys, we got the oil pan ready with the new gasket. Now it's time to throw it back onto the car. The oil pan is finally on there with the brand new gasket and everything. It's good to go. Now we can start putting this motor mount back onto the car, and then we can probably move on to the subframe as well. Motor mount is finally back in. Now we can throw this subframe back in here. All right guys, it's the next day. As you guys can tell, we're gonna go ahead and throw this subframe back into the car. We finished up the bottom, we finished installing the subframe. Now we're gonna move on and get this valve cover removed so we can change the gasket because it's leaking really bad from back there. So yeah, we're gonna get this valve cover off here. As you guys can tell, the valve cover is now off. We're gonna clean the mounting surface and then put the new gasket on and throw it back on.
Let me show you something.
Done with the, we just filled it up with oil and we're done with the valve cover gasket. We threw everything back on, so it's looking good again. I didn't show you guys, but I went ahead and changed out the tranny fluid already, or the gender neutral shifting mechanism fluid. Now all that's left for me to do is throw all the bottom shielding and covers on, and we should be good to go. We could just drop the car. All right guys, I got all the covers on the bottom, so everything's back together.
Get a new one.
This is Arman the Carman.
What's up, boy?
Alright, now we can drop the car on the ground finally. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for this part. Stay tuned for the next part that's gonna be up in a couple days, where we install all the performance mods. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.